top 10 players according to ESPN's NBA ranks. Seventh player on the ranking is Blazers star point guard Damian Lillard. Inside the bubble, Dame Dow, one player here with the seeding games for his 37.6 points and 9.6 assists as the Blazers claim the 8th seed to reach the playoffs. Max, is Dame the top point guard in the league?
Yep. Yes, he is. And I think we can agree, Stephen A., that we're not talking about LeBron James or Luka Doncic, who are point guards, but they don't guard the other team's guards usually, so let's call them point forwards. We're putting those guys aside. The answer is yes. Because part of this stuff is predicting and trajectory. And as great as Steph Curry has been, Damian Lillard's 2 years younger and has taken the next step. You know, Steph Curry showed the way, but Damian Lillard saw that, and he's shooting from a million miles away and hitting, and is completely unstoppable offensively. And then when you look to this year, not only is his game still ascending, where Curry's has plateaued, but it's ascending, and now he has certain pieces on the team. When you examine these two guys' teams, in fact, Damian Lillard's life is going to be a little easier on the Blazers than Steph Curry's is going to be on the Warriors, I think. And all that means to me, it adds up to, I think, Damian Lillard in this coming season will be the best true, we're not talking about the LeBron and Doncic, point guard in the NBA.
You're wrong, but I respect where you're coming from because I love me some Dame Lillard, man. I'm so happy that he got his money. I love the fact that he got that $250 million extension. His agent, Aaron and Eric Goodwin, negotiated the largest contract in NBA history. Major props to them for the job that they've done. They've been exceptional for years, but I tell you something right now. Damian Lillard is a player. He is a winner. He's Mr. Clutch. He's a leader. And he's an incredible individual and a great role model as far as I'm concerned. I got a lot of love for Damian Lillard, but he ain't no Steph Curry. And I'm going to tell you something, Max Kellerman. Damian Lillard averaged 30 this past season. Damian Lillard shot 40% from three-point range last year. Did you know, Max Kellerman, that's the first time Damian Lillard shot 40% from three-point range in his career? Steph Curry did it every year for the first 10 years in his career. He has never shot in less than 42% from three-point range in his career, with the exception of the 20 games that he played after he came off an injury last season. Yeah, that's it. So the first 10 years of his career, he did what Damian Lillard just did for the first time. Now, obviously, that total game doesn't come with that. And we understand how elite, because I think Damian Lillard is one of the great point guards and one of the great scoring point guards the game has ever seen. I think he's destined for the Hall of Fame. He's that special. But what makes Steph Curry special that I don't think you give enough appreciation to, Max Kellerman, along with a lot of NBA players, present and former, by the way, is this one important fact. It's not just the fact that Steph Curry is such a marksman. His movement without the basketball is unreal. He's always on the move. Why is that so important? Because you can't even set your defense, right? Because you got to know where he's at every single second. Dame has the ball in his hands. It's Dame's that's decided if he's going to shoot or he's going to pass. It's Dame's that's who's deciding whether he's going to shoot or whether somebody else is going to shoot. He's doing all of these things. Even though Steph Curry is your point guard and he brings the ball up the court, he is such a sniper extraordinaire that he instantly gives the ball up and you spend like 60 to 65 to 75% of your offense in terms of that shot clock trying to find him just to get him the ball back. That element right there makes him so profoundly lethal. That's the difference between him and Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard don't move like that without the ball the way Steph Curry does.
Look, we were yelling at each other earlier in the show, and this is a more polite debate because I can't really argue against those points. Steph Curry is special because just because two guys shoot doesn't mean they shoot the same. No one's ever shot like Steph Curry with that kind of mobility coupled with that kind of shooting. The other thing that makes Steph special is the fact that the ball doesn't stick with him, right? Like it just makes him different. But what I'm saying about Damian Lillard is, as you would say, he's on the come up. Damian Lillard was born with ice water in his veins. You know, Steph Curry had to get there. Steph Curry against LeBron James. Not saying Damian Lillard's always been perfect in the playoffs. Drew Holiday did a number on him, but and team defense did too, as he points out, as Lillard points out. But Steph Curry was running the best half-court offense in the history of basketball. Couldn't score in the last 4.5 minutes in a Game 7 at home. In a 73-win team and lost the finals. That's not Damian Lillard to me, Stephen A. Damian Lillard was born with the clutch gene. And he's 2 years younger and still getting better. Here's the other thing. Steph Curry tries to play defense. He's just not very good at it. But he is a guy who's present defensively. Damian Lillard, to me, went from a guy who didn't play defense, he wasn't even really trying, it looked to me early in his career, to a pretty good defender. I actually think Damian Lillard is an underrated defender right now, especially in high-leverage situations. I've seen him mature that way, and between the two, I'll take Lillard on defense. Between the two, I'll take Lillard's trajectory. Right. Between the two, I'll take Lillard's clutch gene. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.